Killers of the Flower Moon is entering its second week at the box office. And if you're from this area and you've watched it, you may have recognized some locations and some people throughout the 3.5-hour movie. So two of those people are with me today. Margo Gray is an Osage citizen, played Grace Bighart, the half-sister to the four main sisters. And I've worked with Jamie Van Winkle here at News on 6 for 13 years. You were a background actor. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Morning.
Margo, I wanted to start with you. You have a very personal connection to this movie. Talk about your connection with Henry Roan and if that made you want to do the movie more or less, knowing, as we all do, what happened to him.
Oh, absolutely. I wanted to be a part of the movie. Henry Roan is my great-grandfather. And so, of course, he was murdered 100 years ago. Yeah. And from that, there's over 200 plus descendants from him. So, you know, that was part of the plan, is to, you know, they didn't realize that by murdering and the scheme of it, that we could have been, our whole family could have been completely not here today, but very resilient people we are. And
knowing that his murder was going to be depicted, that made you want to still do the movie, even knowing the trauma of that coming.
Right, you know, having known this story my whole life, and then I wanted people to know about it, that his murder, his death would not be, you know, just a distant memory or anything. Yeah. I wanted people to know how that happened and what happened to the Osage people during that time. It was horrendous.
Yeah. Jamie, I wanted to ask about, you know, your experience on set. Tell me what you did and what the commitment was like for being a background actor.
I was shocked at the immense size of just the production and just the extreme detail that they really took to make Pawhuska look like Fairfax back in the 1920s. I played several different roles that made the screen, and some did, some didn't.
This is one of them that did, right here.
Yeah, most people won't know who that is, but my wife asked if, how do you know that's me? Because I was there, you know, I know.
Right.
But like that scene, I believe, was cut out of the movie, that went right there. But it was just the extreme detail and just the amount of hours it took for minutes on screen that just shocked me. I mean, I was there once 16 hours, and I think that we had 2 minutes on the screen. So it just, but wow. I mean, but it's a 3.5-hour movie, but it flew by. And there we are. Yeah, we had many costumes that we wore that were just, I hated that bow tie. I couldn't tie it.
Yeah. Echo, a mutual friend of
yes.
both of y'all.
Yeah.
Margo, I wanted to talk to you about your experience on set, because you were in the unique position. You had personal interaction with Martin Scorsese, with Leo DiCaprio, with Lily Gladstone, the mains.
Absolutely. I was cast as Grace Bighart, which is the older half-sister to the Molly and Anna and Rita and Minnie. And so my first day of shooting, I'm sitting there like this, talking to a gentleman. We're just visiting, and then they go, okay, you know, they're saying, all right, actors in, and you kind of learn the lingo while you're on there. And so he goes, well, nice visiting with you. I'm sure I'll see you again. Oh, okay. I walk in and I look, and I was in my mind going, there's Leonardo DiCaprio. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like going, be cool, Margo, be cool.
That is something else.
So I'm like,
Gladstone, I mean, boy.
Yeah.
And David Grann, you had some interactions with him, the author of the original
book. Absolutely. Well, he was researching the book and about, you know, all the murders, how they were entwined. Actually, we knew that we were part of the story. I mean, that we were related to the sisters, but we didn't know how. But it was through his in-depth research that's how we found out that Henry and Molly were traditionally married at a very young age. So that's kind of why he was killed off, is because...
And that made the movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Made the movie.
And the more that we learned about that, the more that we were able to talk to David about it and to Leo, and they put his storyline in there because it was a key part, because his murder happened on federal trust land, an allotment, and that's what ultimately brought the FBI in and filing it in federal courts.
Yeah. Real quick, what did y'all think of the movie? Jamie, you go first.
I thought it flew by for 3.5 hours. It was tremendous, and I won't give anything away, but I think the way the ending was just perfect. I say it's perfect.
Me too. I thought so too.
Yeah.
Margo, what did you think of the movie?
Well, as difficult of a subject it is, but it was the storytelling of a story based on facts was well done, and I was proud to be a part of it. I'm sure you were too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Margo, great. Jamie Van Winkle, thank you so much. Congratulations on just the accomplishment and a movie I think that Oklahomans can treasure for a long time. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.